Hello, how are you? Welcome to Homeschool. This is our next session with a new chapter, that is constructions. This is your NCERT or CBSE class 10 mathematics. Okay, so here this chapter is very important for your final examination. In your examination point of view, at least 2 constructions will be asked in your exam. So what are the constructions we will deal in this chapter? There are 3 varieties of constructions, children, that is a line segment, similar triangle and drawing a tangent. So now what are the words we deal in this chapter? Let's see here. We are going to deal in this chapter line segment. What is a line segment? What is a line segment here, children? It is a part of a line with 2 endpoints. It is a part of a line ended with or bounded with 2 endpoints. So this is a line segment. So let us write here A, B. Okay, children. So first topic in your constructions is divide the line segment in a given ratio. They will give the ratio. We are going to divide the line. This is our first topic. Okay. For this one example, I'd like to say, what is this? Chalk piece, right? So this is a line segment having 2 endpoints. Okay. Can you see, children, this one? Yes. Now divide the line segment internally. One more word we are seeing here. What is that? Internally. Internally means inside the line segment. Externally, outside. We won't do any external division here. A line segment is divided internally in the ratio. Suppose, let me take here 3 by 5 children. Understand the concept here? So 3 by 5 ratio. Suppose if I ask you, break into 2 pieces equally, immediately you'll break. Then how do you break this chalk piece in 3:5 ratio? So how do you break this? It's difficult, no? How to break this or how to divide a line segment, we are going to learn in the constructions, right? We will discuss briefly about this line segment division later, children. Let's see 2 more words here. What is that? Similar triangle. What is the second concept in this? Similar triangle. See here, second concept, similar triangle. What do you mean by similarity? Do you remember? Yes. Look here. What is this? Chalk piece. What is this? Chalk piece. But what is the difference in between these 2 children? Both are chalk pieces, but they are different with their size and their shape. Shape may be same, but they are differing with their size, right? So these are similar, looking similar, but they are not equal, right? So similarity, there are 2 conditions. If any 2 figures are said to be similar, suppose let us take the 2 triangles here, children. There are 2 conditions here. What are those? A triangle is a closed figure with 3 sides and 3 angles, right? Let us mark this A, B, C, P, Q, R. So here when I am talking about similarity here, children, so one triangle will be given for you. Means one triangle measurements will be given. Using that measurement, we have to draw one more similar triangle in this chapter. So what is the similarity here? So these 2 triangles are similar when there are 2 conditions. If the corresponding angles are equal. What are the corresponding angles, children? Angle A corresponding to angle P. Angle B corresponding to angle Q. Angle C corresponding to angle R. So look here, children, like this if I do, you can follow easily. So here 3 arcs I have done here. So look here, angle A, angle P. Angle B corresponding to angle Q, angle C corresponding to angle R. So these two triangles, if corresponding angles are equal, first condition, corresponding angles must be equal. Second condition, the sides, the ratio of the two triangle sides must be in proportion. So what is this? A triangle has 3 sides, right? 2, 3, 5 I will say here. This is 4, 6, 10. Look here children. There are 3 sides measurements I have given here. Some units you imagine. So now, what are the corresponding sides right here? AB corresponding to PQ. Right? And BC corresponding to QR. CA is corresponding to, look here, RP. So when I talk about the second condition, what is your second condition? The ratio of the two corresponding triangles, the ratios must be proportion. What is that proportion meaning? So here, AB corresponding to PQ. Ratio we have to write now. AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. That is equal to CA by RP. Look here, substitute the values children here. 2 by 4, 3 by 6 and 5 by 10. So now if you cancel, what you are going to get? In its simplest form, all the ratios are same. Then we say that the ratios are in proportion. So what is the condition for similarity of two triangles here? When two triangles are similar, if the angles, corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides must be in proportion. So here in this chapter children, how to do this triangle I am going to say. Suppose they have given one triangle, right? You need to draw another similar triangle where the angles must be corresponding, right? And the ratios must be in proportion. So how you are going to get your new figure will be like this. This is your new triangle. Either the triangle may be internal or external. I am going to say you the techniques. Seeing the ratio, you can identify here whether your triangle what you are drawing or you are constructing will be internal triangle or external triangle. Next, third concept. What is your third concept here children? You will be having construct a tangent towards a circle. Children, so the 3 concepts I have said, no, line segment, similar triangle, and the last one is tangent. What is the meaning of a tangent? What is a tangent children? It is a line which touches at one point of the circumference of a circle. So here any way the line can be touched. Look here, I may draw a line like this. This is a tangent. Tangent is a line which is touching at only one point on a circle. One point on the circumference of a circle. Suppose if you draw a line like this, what will be happening here? A line which passes through the circle. We call that as a secant. We call that type of a line is called as a secant. So look here in this chapter, how to draw a tangent to a circle we are going to learn. So in tangent also 2 ways you will be having here problems. So one is draw a tangent for a circle. With an angle they will ask children. So they may ask you like this. Okay, in between the angle, draw 2 tangents they will ask. This is one type of question they will ask. And another, draw a tangent from an external point. External point means what is somewhere outside the circle. So from here you need to draw the tangent. So look here children, this is center and this. If I draw a tangent from an external point, look here, towards the radius, this will be perpendicular. Means this angle will be 90 degrees. So this is a tangent, children. What is this? From external point P and center O, and this is the tangent. Let us take T. PT is the tangent for this circle. If they ask you to draw one more tangent, we are going to draw. See here, draw means not only directly, no need of drawing a line. There is some steps and some particular rules how to do this will be there in your chapter. Here, exercise 6.1, first problem. Draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeters and divide it in the ratio 5:8 or 5/8. Measure the two parts. So here, first understand the problem, children. How to do? Let's do a rough figure. Try to understand here. So, what is a given question here? So, draw a line segment. Line segment means what? It will be bounded with 2 points. Let's mark the 2 points here. A and B. Right? So, now line segment length is how much here? 7.6 centimeters. This line segment length is 7.6 centimeters. So what you are going to do? You are going to divide the line segment in the ratio 5:8. Okay. First, roughly I am going to say, children, steps how to do. First step, what you are going to do here? Draw a line segment. Second step, draw a ray which is acute. What do you mean by acute, children? Less than 90. Ray, one point is end point. Another point is extending to infinity. There is no end for another point. So now, draw a ray. Where you need to draw here? So let me draw a ray. Take a scale and draw a ray which is acute. Draw a ray. End this with an arrow. Okay. Then the third step, what you are going to do here? Draw arcs equally. How many arcs I need to draw here? First, add this ratio, children, numerator and denominator. Add how many you are going to get? 5 plus 8. It will be 13. So, take your skiver like this. Okay. So, from this point, okay, put the point here equally. Again, shift this point here. Again, draw an arc. Again, same measurement. It should not be disturbed. Like this. This is a rough figure, right? How many you need to draw here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Imagine all are equal. So here, shift, again shift, draw, like that. You have to draw the arcs. Each unit distance should be same. So now, what you are going to write here? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. So like this, you need to write A7, A8, A9, A10, A11, A12, and last A13. Okay, children. Next step, what I need to do? So what is the end point here? 13, right? From that 13 point, take a scale and join to B. Okay? So next step. This step is very important. So take your skiver here and mark some angle. Your wish, any angle you can draw. So put your skiver here. Draw an arc. Okay? Draw an arc. It makes an angle, right? Draw an arc. So what you are going to do? So now lift your skiver again. With which point you need to put here? At the numerator, what number you have? 5. Right? Check here. Where is 5? Here. So from 5, you have to draw an arc. So now go back. From this point to this point, how much they measure? And then again, where you have to put here? On the arc. Not at A5. On the arc you have to put and then with the same measurement cut that arc. What you are doing here, children? First you have drawn an arc here, makes an angle here, then now measure this arc length. Then what you are going to do? Again go with the A5 point, draw an arc, measure the arc, cut the arc. Now, so this is the point where you have cut, right? So now it's not exact, children, right? So this join with the scale. There it divides, already it is divided in the ratio 5:8. Okay, so this is the way we need to divide a line segment in a given ratio. We are going to do on board this problem, but little changes here. Yeah, scale compared to notebook, what we do, that scale and this scale will be changed. If we do same measurement as a scale up to here, you will get 7.5. But I can't show you with a small measurement, right? So suppose if I use this scale also, it's very small. So let me take my own measurement here. Just let us assume. Okay, I'm saying the word, let us assume, but you don't assume. You have to draw exact line here. So look here carefully. First step, what you are going to do? Draw a line. See here, children, this line measurement should be how much? 7.6 centimeter. This is a line segment. Measurement is 7.6 centimeters. Take two letters here, A and B. What is your second step? Listen carefully. Second step. Draw a ray which is acute. From any one point you can take. Let me prefer here. So look here, acute. Okay, little I will extend where it is having 13 points now. And one more, children, constructions, you should not overwrite constructions. So double times you should not draw with a pencil. So okay, a ray is drawn here from A point, right? So now what is your next step here? Here, children, 5/8. You just add the ratio here. When you are dividing a line segment, you have to add this. 5 plus 8 will be how much? It will be 13. So how many arcs you need to draw on this ray? 13 arcs you need to draw. Look here, from the point A. Okay. So I have taken this measurement 1. See here, how am I doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. 13 arcs I have done, children. So now I need to name the arcs here. So you are starting your arc from here, right? From which letter? A. So let us take that letter and write here A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, A11, A12, A13. So here, once again I repeat, line segment of length 7.6 centimeters, draw a ray which is acute and then add the ratio, and that many arcs you need to draw for the ray. So afterwards, what is the last arc you have drawn here? A13, right? From that point to end point of your line segment, join. Exactly at the point you have to join here, children. Okay, now this step is very important. Most of the children will do mistakes in examination. Look here carefully. So now, from here, your wish, children. Anyway you can take, little, small, big, your wish. So let me take this measurement here. Like this. Okay. What did I do? From the last point here, A13, I have drawn an arc. It makes an angle here. So now where this point to be shifted now? Look here, what is the numerator here? 5. At the fifth point, this point is shifted. Keep on fifth point. See, from the line, how am I drawing? From the line, draw a arc. So now go back, measure the distance of the arc or measure the length of the arc like this. Now from the arc where it touches the line, from that point to cut this arc. Okay, so now what you are going to do now, children, here? This is actually, it's not exact, but almost it's correct, children, here. So now look here. This is the line segment division. Okay. So how it is divided? This point, let us mark it as C. Here AC is to CB is divided in the ratio 5:8. So now your problem is not completed. What still you need to find here? Measure the two parts. It is divided, the line is divided into two parts. Measure the two parts here, children. So look here. When you construct, you have to take your scale and measure properly. But approximately, I am going to say here, this will be 2.9 centimeters and this will be 4.7 centimeters. It will be there. Okay, when you draw in your notes, perfectly you are going to get, children. This is actually, it is a rough scale, right? So this is the way we need to divide a line. So once again I repeat here, very important, look here carefully. Look here carefully. First step, draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeters. Second step, draw a ray which is acute. Third step, add the ratio. Numerator and denominator you are going to add. That number of arcs you need to draw on the ray. So each arc should be of the same length. So now after drawing, from which point, which variable you are taken, that variable you have to carry here. A1, A2, A3, A4 up to A13 you are going to put. Then last ray, that point to line segment B, join. Then draw an arc. Then again shift your skyward, where you have to shift. But the numerator number, what do you have? At 5 it is to be divided. So from here, draw the arc. Now go back, measure from here, not from 5. Observe here carefully. From the arc where it touches the line, from there you have to cut the arc. Then join. See here, one technique I am going to say, children. You can observe your figure, what you have drawn is right or wrong. What is the technique? See, this line and this line will be parallel. Suppose if your line is like this there, somewhere you have done mistake. Observe that only. Suppose your lines are exactly like that. This problem is perfect. We have done correctly. So, these two lines are parallel. If they are not parallel, then somewhere you might have done mistake. That is only the thing we need to observe after constructing this lines, children. Okay. Second problem here. Construct a triangle of sides 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters and 6 centimeters. And then a triangle similar to it. So we need to draw a similar triangle with the 3 sides ratio measurement they have given us. Whose sides are 2/3 of the 2:3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. So in what ratio we have to draw a similar triangle, children? 2:3 ratio. So now before starting a problem, we are going to analyze the problem, or we are going to draw a rough sketch here. Okay, so how to do this? Given. So here, given. So let's take is equal to 4 centimeters, is equal to 5 centimeters, is equal to 6 centimeters. Why am I writing equal to? So look here, observe here carefully. Let me draw a rough triangle here. So let's consider what is the biggest number here? 6 centimeters I'll take down. This is what, children? Let us take here A, B, C. This will be 4 and this will be 5. Now you got an idea why I have written here equal to. What side we are writing here? AB is equal to 4 centimeter. AC is equal to centimeter. BC is equal to 6 centimeter. So, to take the variable, just a rough figure you draw and write there. See how do you get a figure. Then you start your original figure. So now, what are the steps here, children? I am going to write the steps here. So look here, observe carefully. Step 1, drawing a triangle. Okay. Step 2. What is your step 2? Ray. Draw a ray which is acute. Shortcut I am writing here, children. Third step. What is your third step here? Observe the ratio. What you are going to do? Observe the ratio. Greatest number. Where you have numerator or denominator. Greatest number of arcs you need to do. Greatest number of arcs you need to do on the ray. Next step. Observe the ratio here. Which is greater here? 3. 3 arcs you are going to do. Right? Denominator number. Fourth step. Denominator number. What you have. From that arc, join another end point of the base. Okay? Denominator 2. Denominator number. Denominator number 2. End point of C. Okay, next step. What will be the next step? Similar pattern, children. Let's go on doing these 4 steps. Then let's do the next step. So first step, what is the first step? Drawing a triangle. 6 centimeters I have drawn here. 4 centimeters an arc. 5 centimeters cut the arc. I got a triangle. Second step. Draw a ray which is acute. From B point, I am going to draw a ray which is acute angle. So next step, greatest number of arcs. Greatest number in the ratio. What is the greatest here? 3. So that many arcs you are going to do. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And follow with this letter. B1, B2, B3. Now, what you have denominator? Denominator number 2 join C. 3 now, children. At third arc, join C. Okay. Now what you have done in your line segment, do you remember? From this point, draw an arc with the skiver. Right? The next step. What is your numerator? 2. At a second arc, again draw an arc. At second arc, draw another arc here. So now go back, measure, cut an arc. Then from these 2 points, extend the line. And it touches the base at 1 point. That point we call it as C dash. Okay, children. Now what we are going to do? Now this is the thing what they asked us. They asked us to draw a similar triangle to the given triangle. Now our triangle we have to draw from this point. Right? So what is the rules you have taken here? Same from C. Arc. So again from this point. Start the arc from the line, children. Okay? Then measure at that point, cut. Then these 2 points try to join and extend. It forms a triangle. So what is this? A dash. Now what you are going to say, children? A dash B C dash is a new similar triangle for the given triangle. So what we have said, children, A dash BC dash is a new triangle, right? So we didn't end our steps. Look here. Again repeat here. Step 1, draw a triangle. Step 2, draw a ray. Third step, greatest number in your ratio, that many arcs. Fourth step, see the denominator and that point to join the end point of the base. Next, step 5, what we have done here, children? From this B3, draw an arc. You can remember from step 5 onwards. B3, draw an arc. The numerator number where it is, from there draw an arc, measure, cut, join. Then again draw an arc from here. Okay, so now measure, cut, join. Forms a new triangle that is similar to the other triangle. Do you know similarity symbol here, children? This is symbol for similar. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle A dash B C dash. Now let's start the original triangle here. Look here carefully. So what is the measurement there, BC, children? So now I am doing here 6 centimeters. Look here carefully. 6 centimeters. What is this? BC. BC measurement is how much? 6 centimeters. Now, from B to A, how much, children, here? 4 centimeters, right? I'm going to measure now. And then, so now, look here carefully. From B point, 4 centimeters, draw an arc. Now, what is AC measurement there? 5 centimeters. Okay, so 5 centimeters. So, put the point here. And then, cut the arc. Now what we need to do here, this point, mark it as intersecting point as A. Now take a scale, join here B point and also C point. First step is completed, that is drawing a triangle is completed, children. AC 5 centimeters. Okay. Now, what is your next step there? Observe it carefully. Second step. Draw a ray which is acute. This is a ray which is acute. Now, what is your next step here? Greatest number of arcs. In what ratio you have to draw similar triangle? 2:3. Observe here, I already have said for you, this is a proper fraction, so your triangle will be internally drawn. If your fraction is improper, it will be external triangle will be coming for you. So now, what is your greatest number in this numerator and denominator? 3. So adjust your line. It's so little big you take here. So now 1, same measurement, children, don't disturb. 2 and this is 3. So now B followed with the B letter here. B1, B2, B3. Let us mark this array as BX. Draw array BX. So now what we are going to do, children? From the last arc, take a scale and then join to C. Okay. Now, what is your numerator? 2. From 2 point, you see here. So, what I am going to do now, take your skiver with little small measurement. So, what I need to do here, from this point, draw an arc. Now, again, from B2, from the line, draw an arc. Okay. Now, measure the distance here, children. Measure the distance. Now, look here, the point, I am not keeping on B2. Observe here carefully. I have drawn arc from B2, but I am measuring from the arc where it is touching the line. So, same. How much measurement you got here, children? So, measure this end points like this. Now, same. try to cut. So again, once again, I'm going to take here. So it's not meeting exactly. So now, okay. Now you got my children? Now what you are going to do? In the process of extending or joining these 2 points, what you need to do? Join these 2 points such a way that it will touch the base of the triangle. So now you have got 1 point here. What is this point here? C dash. Okay, now same step here, children, don't confuse. How we have done arc, measuring, joining, same we have to continue above. So now what you are going to do here with some measurement you have, children. So let me take here arc. Okay, so now again the point where it is touching the line, from there to arc. Now again go back, measure, are you able to see? Measure, and then draw an arc. Now join these 2 lines. In order to join these 2, we are going to extend the point to meet here 1 point on AB side. So this point I am going to mark it as A dash. So observe here, children, you can see 2 triangles here. Your problem construction is already completed. What is a new triangle? This is a new triangle. So what you say finally? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle A dash B C dash. A dash B C dash. This is the way we need to construct a similar triangle, children. Once again, have a look here. Very important for your examination. 3 marks. 1 similar triangle will be compulsory for you. So observe here carefully. Draw a triangle according to the given measurement. After drawing a triangle, draw a ray which is acute. Okay. So C ratio, which is bigger, that number you are going to consider, and that many arcs you have to draw. Now, denominator what you have, from that point to join the end point. Okay, so now arc, and now numerator what you have, from that number to draw an arc, measure, cut, join. Okay, now again arc, from this point, arc, measure, cut, join. Now you are going to get the similar triangle. So finally, see your children, steps not important for you, but how you construct, you can frame the steps also, children. What is your steps here? First step, construct the triangle according to the given measurement. Second step, draw a ray AX or BX which is acute. Third step, consider the greatest number or draw 3 arcs, you can say directly. Next step, followed by like this, you can write your steps also. Third problem here, children. Construct a triangle with sides 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters and 7 centimeters, and then another triangle whose sides are 7 by 5 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. 7:5 is the ratio given here, children. First thing you need to do is observe the ratio and think in your mind, your triangle will be internally or externally. So look here, this is which type of fraction it is? Improper. So it is improper fraction. Your triangle, new triangle will be externally. You are going to get the triangle. First that you keep in your mind, children. Afterwards, what you have done, triangle is right or wrong, you can compare. Now next, how to do this? Same manner, children, there is no change here. 7 centimeters, take base, 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, draw, cut arc, draw a triangle. Next step, draw a ray, and then which is acute. So now how many arcs you need to draw? 7 is greater, right? 7 arcs we need to do. So shall we start the problem here? Yes. So first thing what I need to do is, let me draw 7 centimeter. Okay. This is how much, children? 7 centimeters. Let me take here A B. This is 7 centimeters. Now from A point 5, 6 there. So now let me measure here 5. Okay, now look here. This is how much? 5. Okay, now again measure centimeters now. Okay, so now this is 6 centimeters. Now what happened here? Intersecting point, mark it as C. Join. Okay, join. Join carefully. Take a dark pencil and sharp pencil. You need to do this type of constructions, children. Now next step. So now you need to mark here 5 centimeters. 6 centimeters. Okay, triangle completely we have written. Now what we need to do? Draw a ray which is acute. Which is acute. So now your ratio, what is your ratio, children? 7:5. So in these two, which is greater? 7 is greater. So what you are going to do here? Draw 7 arcs. So keep this measurement here. Yeah, with children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you are followed with A letter here now this way. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. Now look here, children. This triangle will be externally you are going to get. See here, observe what is your denominator here? 5. Observe the denominator here, children. 5. So from fifth point onwards, you are going to join B. So now from 5th point, join. Okay. Now what to do here? These two rays are externally outside. So for that purpose, take a scale, extend this line here. If you want, you can take a dotted line also. Okay. Then this line also extend, children, carefully. Some children will do, they extend this side, don't extend this side, like this, right? Now what you are going to do here? Take the skiver. Now from A point, here we children, arc. With some measurement you fix. Draw an arc. Now lift the skiver, put at 7 point here. Okay, draw an arc. Now next step, measure this. Now measure. Okay, again I need to change. So once again I go back in order to draw this, children. Okay, so now what's your next step? So in order to join these 2 points, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to draw. Actually, you have to start from here. Okay, like this, children. See here, observe these 2 lines. If they are parallel, your construction is correct. If there is any mistake, they won't be parallel. So now, next step again, same common steps from B point. Draw an arc. And where it touches this line, draw an arc. See here, from a line you have to draw. See here, this arc should touch this dotted line. Now, measure this and from here, cut the arc. Okay, so now what you are going to do? You are going to join these 2 points. So join these 2 points. So you need to extend your dotted line, children. See, observe here. What you are going to write here? B dash. This is C dash. So now, triangle ABC is similar to triangle AB dash C dash. So this is your end of your answer. This is the way we need to construct the similar triangle, children. Thank you for watching. In our next class, we are going to continue with the next problems. Thank you.